finally have a good ski game. If y'all can tell by the title, we're actually playing Jibbers today. Jibbers has been recently released for playtest through Patreon. I can link that down below. If y'all have never heard of this game, it's basically like a super realistic physics-based game. Skiing game for now. I know that they're going to add snowboards and other things later. If you haven't been following along with them on Instagram, they've been adding a ton of updates. If you boot it up, you're probably not going to look exactly like this. Shout out to my homie Provo, who actually got me my Skater XL face into Jibbers. Didn't actually think this was possible, so shout out to him for figuring it all out and putting me onto all of it. He actually also made these pants and these mittens that I'm wearing. I was even able to make some of my own skis. They're pretty sick. They got my name on the bottom of them there. If you guys want to check the game out, I'll link the Patreon down below. It's only like $7.50 for the month, and you'll get full access to the playtest, along with, if you pay for it for 3 months, I think you get access to the full game for free when it comes out. So it's pretty worth it, but I highly recommend checking it out. It's super fun. I've had so many hours in the past couple days. It's been kind of sad, honestly. Enough yapping, let's get into the actual video. I figured, what better way to test the realistic physics in this game than to actually try some real tricks that I've landed in real life. So let's pop over to Instagram really quick and take a look at this first clip. It's going to be a Brittany down this down handrail in Brighton. Unfortunately, there's not actually like a normal down rail in this game yet. I know there's probably in the works of it. I think they're talking about some of it on Discord. There's like a teardrop rail, I think, coming soon, which will be super fun. This is going to be what we're going to be trying it on. It's kind of, now that I look at it, wait, hold up. Oh. Now that I look at it, it is kind of a down rail. I was wrong. I stand corrected. Alright, well, perfect. The swaps in this game are pretty difficult, so the back swap, I think, might be the most difficult thing. It's pretty realistic in the fact that if you don't swap correctly, you'll just split the rail. I've done that countless of times. If I can get on and set the back swap. Oh, it's close. Might want to take my poles off. Damn it. I don't know why I'm struggling. I was practicing before the video. Tell me why this is harder for me to land in the game. Could have landed it. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. I swear this rail is too short for this. I've tried to go slower. I can't set the spin out. I keep getting the back swap. See, I can't get the spin out. Every time I try to spin out, I get locked up. I think I'm doing something wrong. Yes! Finally. Right as I was saying I was doing something wrong. Alright, let's see this. That's money right there. That is money right there. Let's watch it again. Yeah. Alright, well that didn't take long at all. Alright, the next trick we're going to be doing is this front swap down this DFD. And y'all can hate me for this, whatever, but this DFD, the way that it's set up is that the down is a little bit too steep to be able to actually ride down when you front swap it. I tried for about an hour off camera to try and front swap this and not gap down to the bottom, and about 90% of the time I would just either 3-swap or I'd go way past it. Could possibly be a skill issue, but for the sake of the video and timing, we're going to be doing it on this flat down instead. Also, this is my cat. His name's Tiny Cat, and he's far from tiny. He's very large. It's a large cat. In the near future, I do want to do a comments recommendation trick video where I basically take the tricks you guys recommend me to do in the comments and I try them. So if you do have a quick second, maybe comment a trick idea down below. And while you're there, maybe subscribe and like the video. That would mean a lot to me. Let's get it. Never mind. Sloppy. Not to switch. Beautiful. Let's watch that back from the top. Sweet. I say for a little added extra bonus on this round, we go for a little K-fade. Shout out Skier John. Almost like shifted it out. That was cool. We'll take it. We'll take it. We gotta move on to the next trick anyways. If you look up here on the left, you'll see like these like different spawn points. That's kind of how you can move around the map right now. You're also able to set like session markers like this, but it's not the most effective. The spawn points that are set up in the game right now are honestly kind of the best. They're really convenient, but they're kind of hard to scroll through pretty quick because they all have similar names and it's really small. That would be something, maybe make like a scroll through menu for the spawn points. That would be a little bit easier to move through. Or even like a top view, kind of how like XL has it, where you can move your session marker around and kind of look at everything. That would be kind of cool, kind of an easier way to move around the map. Alright, and for our third and final trick, it's going to be this 360 nose snipe over this like mini rainbow. Unfortunately, we do not have a mini rainbow. We just have this giant one down here. The goal would be to go right to left and hopefully land in the landing. I know I landed super flat on that one, but yeah, anyways, let's get back to the trick. The spawn point kind of spawns you to the left a bit, and so I'm going to have to try and take a turn and then start spinning. The game is pretty hard, to be honest, but I'm excited to get better at it because it's pretty satisfying when you do get to land the trick that you're going for. I really want them to add some more kinked features that aren't like as down, so you can kind of do some more swaps on them over the kinks. I think that would be really fun. I'll try to hit with my noses as I go over it, clear it, and then land on the left side. That's the ideal path, kind of like that. That's kind of what I want to do, but land, obviously. Not that. We're gonna get this. Hard to not get corked when you tap it. Go completely off axis trying to tap it and then pull it back to 3. It'd be easier to go to 5, I think. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, finally. It wasn't perfect, but you know what? We're gonna take it. We are gonna take it. That's all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. Don't forget to comment down below if you like this series. I'm thinking about doing a part 2, as well as some trick ideas for my next video. Starting next week, I'm going to be uploading 3 times a week, so stay tuned for some more content. And not just Jibbers content as well. I'm going to be doing some XL and as well as Skate when the new Skate update comes out, as well as a new XL part coming out soon. If you guys have any other suggestions of games you want me to try out and play, let me know in the comments as well. And with that, peace out, y'all.